Guys, I hope all of you are doing well. I'm Niladri Mukherjee. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. I practice in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. A very common question that I get in almost, I would say 50% of the consultations, PFL consultations, is that I have received a procedural fairness letter. I have done my research. I have consulted other people. I have consulted my current court-to-court agent or friends, and almost everybody is of the opinion that a PFL is like a straightforward way to refusal or a ban, and that I should not even spend any time, money, or energy in responding to the letter because I'm going to get banned, or if I don't respond, then they're not going to process that application anyways, right? So I should forget about it. Now this is I think I made a previous video on this wherein I said that it's a dangerous suggestion. It indeed is a dangerous suggestion. If you choose to respond to the whether you choose to respond to the letter or not, that's completely obviously your personal decision. Nobody can force you to do that, but you have to understand that what exactly your PFL is all about. Now the PFL is typically comes as almost like a standard template. It starts with section 16, ends with section 40. 16 is what you have to respond to. You have to answer all the questions truthfully, and 40 is when the officer is saying that the officer is going to make you inadmissible should you not able to provide satisfactory responses. So if you think that, well, this application refusal or an inadmissibility is not going to impact your life, and that you just applied for Canada just like that, yeah, sure, a non-response does not make any difference, because worst it could happen is that they're going to make you inadmissible. They're going to ban you, right? But not all non-response to PFLs lead to ban. So if your PFL, if your procedural fairness letter does not mention section 40, the worst it could happen in most likely cases is that your application is going to be refused if you do not respond to the PFL, right? But if your PFL has section 40 included in it, if your PFL says that if you don't respond or respond within time, then the officer has the right to make you inadmissible. With that kind of a PFL with a non-response, there is almost 99% guarantee that the officer is going to make you inadmissible. But again, it really depends whether that will have an impact on your life or not, right? Because you could tell me, well, it doesn't really matter because I don't need to apply for a visa to Canada, US, UK, Australia in future, so it really does not matter. Fair enough. But if you are somebody who need to apply for a visa for not only Canada but also for UK, for Australia, for US, for New Zealand, for any other major country, then obviously a Canadian inadmissibility is going to have a serious negative repercussion, right? So a non-response to the PFL is generally obviously not advisable. The officer is giving you, first of all, you have applied for the visa for a reason because you needed the visa, right? Now, a non-response means you're just letting a decision to take place, uh, even after getting the opportunity to rectify the situation. And if somebody tells you that, well, PFL is a guaranteed pathway to rejection or an application refusal or an inadmissibility, that is incorrect. We as an organization, we respond to a ton of PFL in a month. I deal with, in a way, about say 100 plus PFL easily, and the success rate still is at 98-99%. So majority of the applications, if almost not all, resulted in success. And obviously there have been refusals, and obviously there have been inadmissibilities, but those were like very specific situations. A non-response is probably generally not advisable. If you have received a procedural fairness letter and need our suggestion with your case, most welcome to book our relevant professional consultation through the website. We'll be glad to take a look into your situation and guide you accordingly.